Hello, my name is Jacqueline McDonald, and in today's presentation, we will be exploring the cost of electricity in Ontario and how it affects the environment. This presentation will cover the following topics. To start, we will learn what electricity is and how it is metered and delivered in Ontario. Second, we will look at the cost of electricity in Ontario. Third, we will explore the effect electricity and consumption have on the environment. And lastly, we will learn about possible solutions to help lower your individual household electricity costs and usage. References are included on the last page should you wish to explore this topic further. What is electricity and how is it metered and delivered in Ontario? Electricity is natural. As we all learned in science class, in a nutshell, electricity is found in nature. It is created when particles become charged negatively or positively. Ontario has multiple ways of generating electricity through sources such as nuclear power plants, hydroelectric dams, wind turbines, gas and oil plants, biofuel, and solar. Once the power is obtained, it is transmitted across Ontario's transmission grid, high voltage power lines that connect to one of 5 transmission companies, who then deliver it to your local distribution company, a licensed energy retailer. The electricity is then delivered to you at a cost and is metered by your distribution company. The cost of electricity in Ontario. Electricity costs have been a hot topic in recent years, with a massive hike in prices, 4 times that of inflation, and the implementation of time of use schedules. Below, you will see 2 examples of time of use schedules used in Ontario. In Ontario, residents are billed on a time of use plan, which essentially means different prices for different time frames and seasons. Prices are determined by on-peak, mid-peak, and off-peak times. During the day, when most people are away at school or work, clean energy producers such as nuclear power plants and hydroelectric plants are able to maintain a steady flow of electricity to keep up with the demand. During the morning and evening, the demand for energy peaks, causing the nuclear and hydroelectric plants to have to offload some of their demand onto plants that use combustible gas or coal, and therefore create more greenhouse gases. The price associated with on-peak and mid-peak times are to encourage Ontario residents to think about switching their time of use. While this method has proven difficult for busy working families such as mine, who are not home during the day to take advantage of off-peak times, it has definitely made me more aware of my energy consumption and created piles of laundry and dishes for after 7 p.m. or weekends. Did you know that Ontario is the only Canadian province that has made time of use mandatory for all commercial and residential properties? All other Canadian provinces only require commercial properties to be built on time of use plan. The impact of electricity on the environment. In 2017, reports show that in Ontario, over 95% of the overall electricity generated came from a non-greenhouse gas emitting resource. However, this number only reflects greenhouse gases emitted at the generation point and does not account for the effects during its life cycle. Ontario still runs primarily on nuclear energy, which made up 63% of the total electricity produced in 2017, followed by hydroelectricity at 26%. Gas and oil dropped from 9% in 2016 to 4% in 2017, also reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Wind-powered electricity made up 6%, while biofuel, burning wood chips, and solar energy both came in at less than 1% each. Overall, Ontario saw a 3.6% reduction in electricity use from 2016 to 2017. Although this is good for our environment and the amount of greenhouse gases being emitted, it begs the question of whether the reduction is due to more education on environmental impacts, time of use schedules, or the massive hike in electricity delivery costs. What are your thoughts? Do you believe one factor has more of an impact over another, or do they all play a part in reducing electricity use, thus preserving the environment? What can you do? Solutions to help reduce electricity costs and environmental impact can include researching and following the time of use schedules provided by your electric company. Many of us are unable to follow the time of use schedule to a T, but determining what works best for you and your family, such as hanging clothes to dry or taking shorter showers, can save you money and help reduce greenhouse gas emissions. By checking out Save on Energy for rebates on energy efficient upgrades through the Green Ontario Fund. The Green Ontario Fund is a not-for-profit provincial agency that offers solutions and rebate incentives to encourage Ontarians to reduce their greenhouse gas emissions and energy costs. You can obtain rebates or free installation of smart thermostats, which allow you to remotely control the climate of your home through your smartphone, rebates for furnace and air conditioner upgrades, and discounts for energy efficient products at selected retailers. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my presentation, and I hope it piqued your interest on your electricity costs and use, and how you could reduce both in the future.